abayizi 2,284 be batikiddwa olunaku olwaleero ku Islamic University in Uganda olunaku olw'omukaaga ng'ennaku n'omwezi 20. Omulungi atulaba ku Kibla Islamic Media nze Aaron Okotel. Olunaku olwaleero olw'amatiikirwa wabaddewo abagenyi ab'enjawulo abadde bakulembeddwamu Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Major General Jessica Alupo, okubadde ne Mufuti of Uganda, Sheikh Shaban Ramadan Mubajje, n'abagenyi ab'enjawulo abavudde mu bitundu ebyenjawulo wabweru w'eggwanga. Omukolo ogubadde olunaku olwaleero gusobodde okuba nti gusikiriza abantu ab'enjawulo, okubadde abayizi bennyini abatiikiddwa, okubadde abazadde n'abakulembeze ab'eddiini kw'otadde n'ab'ebyobufuzi. Mubaddemuko okugaba ebirabo ebyenjawulo eri abayizi abasobodde okuba nti balabika bulungi, okubadde Prince Badiru Kakungulu Award, eno yeweereddwa omuyizi asinze okulabika obulungi okutwaliza awamu nga ono yabadde Sebunya Shafi abadde mu misomo egya Bachelors of Science in Food Science, okubadde omukyala omwana ow'obuwala asinze okulabika obulungi mu misomo gino Naabiri Aisha abadde akola omusomo gwa Bachelors of Arts in Education, yabadde omuyizi asinze. Omwaka guno ogwa 2024-2025 abaana ab'omuwala balabise okuba nti be bakulembeddemu mu namba y'abatiikiddwa olunaku olwaleero, kw'otadde n'abasinze okuba nti bayita emisomo gyabwe okubadde
Mr. Rector and your team, I want to thank you for the warm welcome accorded to me this morning when I arrived in Iuiu. I have come here with a message from His Excellency General Iuiu Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda, who was invited to be the chief guest this morning, but he asked me to tell you that his campaign schedule could not allow him to create time to be here physically, but requested the rector and all of you to accept him to be here through representation. And I want to thank you for accepting that request from His Excellency the President. And therefore, I have his message, which I'm going to read to you. And it goes as follows. It is my pleasure to celebrate the 34th graduation ceremony with you and officially open the Faculty of Engineering and Technology building on this day. I congratulate graduates for making it to this graduation, and this is a significant milestone. This is a significant milestone of patience, hard work, focus, and commitment that yields success, which enable you to reach this day. Congratulations indeed. The parents and graduates, students, lecturers, and above all, the National Council for Higher Education have been working together to see that you make the graduation successful, and I applaud all of them. I commend the Rector, Associate Professor Ismail Simbwa Jagenda, and the Chairperson of the University Council, His Excellency Professor Dr. Muhammad Ibrahim, the head of the Governing Council and the governing body, and the entire team of leaders and lecturers for working very hard to see the accomplishment of the mission of educating our children at the Islamic University in Uganda. and inspiring them further in different disciplines over the years. You have contributed tremendously to the NRM mission of human capital development. Your dedication and unwavering morale to see to the coming true of the dream of the Islamic University in Uganda has thus brought it this far. The Faculty of Science and Technology that we have opened today is a testimony of growth of the institution, not only in numbers of admissions, but also diversifying the disciplines that are taught as opposed to the time of inception. I wish to encourage you that you are unlimited and you can stretch even beyond the borders of this nation. Only if you maintain a kind of consistency and focus. I appreciate the commitment and teamwork exhibited by the entire council, management and all the leading staff to a stable environment here in this university, free of strikes. Please maintain the spirit, guided by the spiritual values to enable growth in strength. This will also help nurture a generation of integrity and purpose that can propel this nation towards development. Ladies and gentlemen, we are continuously advocating for a generation responsible citizens free of corruption and other immoral tendencies that may produce setbacks in our transformation journey towards self-reliance and self-sustainability of a nation. A graduation is a milestone of academic achievements that have a cost and time implication to parents, guardians, and government of Uganda. I thank the parents and guardians for entrusting Islamic University in Uganda with your children and for supporting them by paying their tuition and other related expenses. Islamic University in Uganda has given them knowledge and the necessary hands-on skills that make them employable in a competitive labor market. I encourage them to be innovators and creators of their own jobs and be in position to employ others because the current government jobs cannot absorb all of them. I encourage the graduates to continue seeking knowledge because there is no end to learning, and the knowledge you have acquired is a sharpener to your trainability in all productive ventures according to your God-given gifts and skills. Today's achievement is the beginning of your education journey. Therefore, invest in lifelong learning to effectively contribute to your personal and professional growth as well as the development of our country. People are the greatest asset available in developing the nation, and more so the youth who are young and energetic. The institutions of higher learning are at the helm of the education system, which generates requisite knowledge necessary for steering the country's development. I am pleased to note that you have developed science, technology, and engineering disciplines in your training at the university. This is a dream come true for the NRM leadership because science, technology, innovation, and engineering can go a long way in speeding up many development dreams of this country. more so managed by your own children who can identify and appreciate the challenges of their country. I now have the pleasure to officially open the Faculty of Engineering and Technology building for use by the students and challenge you to utilize it to enhance the national capacity for scientific research, innovation, value addition, manufacturing, while giving skills to young people to enable them carve out a sustainable livelihood. I encourage the leadership of this institution to continue on that path of supporting and fostering research and innovation as a key element for the learners, in partnership with the Ministry of Education, Science, Technology and Innovation, and other international partners. I once again congratulate the graduates upon attaining this achievement, and as earlier on mentioned, this is just the beginning of your career. You should step out, utilize the required knowledge and skills to further reinvent yourselves to remain relevant by contributing to the development of your communities. I encourage you to make use of the available opportunities and your skills to innovate, create jobs, and be able to employ others, which will enable you to actively participate in the money economy. Remain patriotic, disciplined, have a positive attitude, and avoid the temptation of getting rich quickly through corrupt means. The country. I congratulate all the graduates and wish you joyful graduation celebrations. Thank you very much. Iuiu Museveni, President of the Republic of Uganda. On my own account, I wish you a happy Christmas and a happy New Year. And the guests who have traveled from far, we pray that the Lord who enabled you to arrive here safely, the same Lord, the same Allah returns you safely to your destinations. We appreciate your coming to Uganda, and we also welcome you to stay longer and explore the beauty of our country. For all of us who are Ugandans, I want to request and persuade all of you that on 15th January 2026, we all turn up in our respective polling stations and vote for His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni.
Warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Amanya Hajaru na Mbiru bamanya lyekitooke nga nze wano nga muwala wange graduatinga oba bawala bange bagraduatinga olunaku lw'olwaleero.
Nze Masejere Sulaiman ndi musanyufu nnyo olunaku olwaleero nti nsobodde okubanga bantiikira mu mawulire nfunye bachelor in science, Bachelor of Science in Mass Communication, era mpulira bulungi. Naye olugendo terubadde lwangu. Nene baza Mungu nti asobodde okubanga tuusa wano.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My name is Nambozo Nuriat, and alhamdulillah I've graduated with a bachelor's degree of science in mass communication with a first class degree, and I really appreciate all people who are there for me, especially my parents, my friends, my siblings. I really appreciate the good work you have done for me, and all my lecturers, Mr. Mwingo Rajabu Idi, Madam Bazachi Maimuna, Kantono Rehema, Mr. Musisi Mayaja. I really appreciate your efforts towards my achievement.
The next award goes to His Royal Highness, the Emir of Rano, who traveled all the way from the Federal Republic of Nigeria to come and honor this graduation. Your Highness, Your Royal Highness, the Emir of Rano, we are very, very grateful for coming and attending this graduation. His Royal Highness, the Emir of Gaya, also receiving the award in appreciation of his efforts. La ilaha illallah Maulana Muhammadur Rasulullah Maulana. La ilaha illallah Maulana. His Excellency Professor Salisu Shehu, the appointee of His Excellency President Iuiu of the Republic of Nigeria. Professor Salisu Shehu, we are very, very grateful. Hamad bin Khalifa University, State of Qatar, they are also here and they have committed to support the university, and they are represented by His Excellency Professor Dr. Al-Jamal. The Director IICO, Dr. Abdul Aziz, please come closer. His Excellency, the Assistant Secretary General of the Organization of Islamic Cooperation, the University is very grateful and kindly received the award in honor of your presence. We want to thank you, and finally, we have the award to the International Humanitarian Law, Dr. Fawz Siddiq and Dr. Zahara. فليتفضل مشكورا. Her Excellency, the Vice President, the team that you are awarding this morning.
The leadership of the Islamic University in Uganda, its faculty members and staff for their commitment to quality education, innovation and institutional resilience in the era of rapid global transformation. It is indeed a day of pride for the parents. It's indeed a day of achievement for the students. It's indeed a day of satisfaction for the university. On behalf of the OIC and on own behalf, I wish to express our deep appreciation to the government of the Republic of Uganda under the wise leadership of His Excellency President Museveni for providing a peaceful, stable and enabling environment that has allowed Iuiu to grow and thrive. We highly value the consistent guidance, support and cooperation extended to the university by the government of Uganda and its various institutions over the years. Madam Vice President, your presence here today manifestation of your commitment and of the government of Uganda. The OIC attaches the highest importance to the advancement of higher education, science, technology and research. We continue to follow with keen interest the progress and achievements of OIC universities, including the Iuiu. In today's knowledge-driven world, digital transformation, artificial intelligence and data-driven innovation are reshaping economies, education systems and labor markets. And as the rector said, the graduating students have a big challenge, but we have full confidence that they will prevail and excel in their respective fields. The universities must therefore evolve beyond traditional models of teaching and learning to become hubs of innovation, interdisciplinary research and technological entrepreneurship. Excellence in education, research and innovation, particularly in this emerging fields such as artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, renewable energy, biotechnology and digital governance, is essential for OIC member states to enhance competitiveness and contribute meaningfully to global knowledge production. It was this forward-looking vision of the OIC leadership that led to the decision to establish the Islamic University in Uganda in 1974 and its inception in 1988, following an agreement between the OIC and the government of Uganda to serve as a center of academic excellence for English-speaking member states in Africa region. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, most OIC member states, including Uganda, are endowed with a dynamic and youthful population. While youth populations are declining in many regions of the world, they continue to grow across OIC countries. This demographic trend presents a strategic opportunity and asset. If empowered with relevant digital skills, scientific knowledge, entrepreneurial capacity, and ethical values, our youth can become leaders of inclusive growth, peace building, and sustainable development. They can harness technology to address global challenges such as poverty, unemployment, climate change, and inequality. At the same time, this reality places a responsibility on all member states to invest in future-oriented education systems, expand access to digital infrastructure, and promote innovation ecosystems that support startups, research, and green technologies. As an OIC university, Iuiu has a vital role to play in advancing these objectives. The university contributes to human capital development while also serving as a platform for regional cooperation and intercultural understanding. It is therefore encouraging to note the tangible efforts made by Iuiu to strengthen academic programs, modernize infrastructure, expand digital learning platforms, and enhance research capacity, particularly in areas aligned with the Sustainable Development Goals and the OIC STI Agenda 2026, including climate resilience, public health, and ethical use of emerging technologies. Madam Vice President, Excellencies, distinguished guests, sustainability is no longer a choice, it is a global imperative. OIC member states are among those most vulnerable to the impacts of climate change, environmental degradation, and resource scarcity. Universities such as Iuiu must therefore play a central role in advancing sustainable development, environmental stewardship, and climate-smart solutions through research, education, and community engagement. The OIC remains committed, together with its member states, relevant institutions, and international partners, to supporting Iuiu in its pursuit of academic excellence, digital innovation, and sustainable development. In line with the relevant resolutions of the OIC Council of Foreign Ministers and OIC Summit, we will continue to encourage member states and partner institutions to support OIC's universities in developing quality education, human resources, research capacity, digital infrastructure, and green campuses. I reaffirm the OIC's aspirations to see Iuiu elevated to the standards of leading universities worldwide and to emerge as a distinguished institution of international repute. Allow me to express our sincere appreciation to the member states, particularly the host country Uganda, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, the Republic of Turkey, the State of Kuwait, the Arab Republic of Egypt, the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Islamic Republic of Pakistan, United Arab Emirates, for their generous financial and institutional support to Iuiu. I shall extend our gratitude to the Islamic Solidarity Fund, the Islamic Development Fund, CESRIC and SESCO for their continued and invaluable contributions to the growth and sustainability of the university. Dear graduates, on this memorable day, I convey to you my warmest congratulations on the successful completion of your studies. You are graduating at a defining moment in human history, an era shaped by artificial intelligence, digital transformation, global interdependence. I urge you to use knowledge and skills you have acquired to become ethical innovators, responsible digital citizens, and champions of sustainable development. Embrace lifelong learning, remain adaptable, and ensure that technology serves humanity and not the other way around. Let your education be a force for positive change, one that promotes peace, inclusivity, environmental responsibility, and shared prosperity. Before concluding, let me reiterate our appreciation and gratitude to the Rector and his team for their tireless efforts and all the team members who have organized this wonderful event today. Let me once again congratulate you, the graduating students, and wish you every success in your future endeavors. Madam President, let me conclude by urging you to convey our gratitude to the President and request him for his continued patronage and leadership and support for the university.
Mr. Rector, sir, I have the honor to present to you Her Excellency Major Retired Dr. Jessica Arupo for the award of an honorary doctorate degree, Doctor of Letters, Honoris Causa, by the Islamic University of Uganda. This award is being made to Her Excellency Jessica Arupo in recognition of her distinguished professional and academic career, spanning over a period of more than 27 years, including 5 years as the Vice President of the Republic of Uganda since June 2021 to date. The Islamic University in Uganda stands on the pillars of academic excellency, moral uprightness, and service to humanity. Today, we recognize a leader whose lifestyle symbolizes the very principles. A soldier, a freedom fighter, a scholar, a stateswoman, and a champion for the empowerment of the African people. Her Excellency Jessica Arupo has consistently demonstrated that leadership must be rooted in knowledge, and this has made her, Her Excellency, a determined scholar. Her Excellency Jessica Arupo, from 1981 to 1987, attended the primary school at Puton Primary School in Katakwi, and she achieved successfully her PLE from that primary school. In 1988 to 1991, Her Excellency obtained her ordinary level certificate of education from Kangole Girls School. In 1992 to 1994, Her Excellency also advanced and obtained her advanced level certificate of education from Gora High School. In 1994 to 1998, she graduated with a bachelor's degree in political science and religious studies from Makerere University. She went on, and during 2008 to 2009, Her Excellency obtained a postgraduate diploma in public administration and management from Uganda Management Institute. In 2009 to 2010, she obtained a master's degree in management studies from the Uganda Management Institute. In 2010 to 2013, Excellency obtained another master's degree in international relations and diplomatic studies from Makerere University. Her Excellency also obtained an honorary doctorate degree in science from Shanghai University in China, and this was obtained on 27th May 2015. Her Excellency's research on the integration of East Africa and the plight of refugee women is another precursor to Iuiu's commitment to addressing regional and global challenges through an intellectual inquiry involving research, innovation, and publication. Her Excellency's journey of service is marked by courage, versatility. As a major retired in the Uganda People's Defense Forces, she served with distinction in military intelligence and training, provided that discipline is the foundation of success. In the political arena, Her Excellency has served as a member of parliament and a transformative minister of education and sports. Her leadership in the education sector helped Uganda to participate in critical global dialogues, representing the nation at the World Forum on Education and various UNESCO assemblies. As the current Vice President of the Republic of Uganda, Her Excellency Jessica Arupo stands as an inspiration of hope for women across the continent. Her rise from a teacher in Katakwi to the second highest office in the country is the ultimate evidence to the power of education. At a graduation like this, where 51% of the graduates or the graduates are female. Her Excellency's presence and the award of an honorary doctorate degree of letters, honoris causa, serves as a profound validation of Iuiu's mission to lead in gender equity and female academic excellency. For her tireless advocacy for education reform, her disciplined service to the state, her scholarly contributions to the regional integration, and her role as an icon of a female leader, the Islamic University in Uganda is greatly honored to award an honorary doctorate degree, Doctor of Letters, honoris causa, to Major retired Dr. Jessica Alupo on this 20th day of December at the 34th Iuiu graduation. Mr. Rector, sir, I now take the honor to invite Her Excellency Major retired Jessica Alupo for the award. Thank you for God and my country. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
The Rector, on behalf of the Chairman Council, will confer the doctorate.